What is a scientist? This is an introduction to science from PTY's kindergarten team. Next slide. The next slide consists of definitions that were given in the first video, and we're going to explain many of these definitions in this slide. The first definition is wind. Wind. What is wind? Wind is moving air. Next slide. Scientist. Someone who investigates natural phenomena in order to explain and understand each phenomenon. Measure. Measure. What do you use to measure? At home, if you like to measure water, what would you put water in? At school, if you like to measure your desk, what will you use to measure your desk? Measure. The definition of measure is to compare an attribute of an object, such as its mass or its length, to a standard unit, such as a gram or centimeter, or to a non-standard unit. Most of the time we use rulers to measure in the classroom. What do you use to measure things at home? How do you measure things at home? Let's try measuring something at home. Let's take our towel that we use to wash our face with in the morning. What kind of shape is our towel? Is it oval, square, rectangle, or would it be a circle? How will we measure this towel? What will we use that we use in a classroom? I think we'll use a ruler. What do you think, guys? Think about it and tell your parents. Next slide. Personal protective equipment. When a scientist uses personal protective equipment, they use goggles, they use magnifying glasses, they use telescopes, they use microscopes. They use a lot of things to protect themselves from getting harmed when they're doing experiments. What will you use at home? If your parents let you do an experiment, what kind of protective gear will you use? Next slide. What is a scientist? We're always learning about different things. The next thing we're going to learn about is types of precipitation. What is precipitation? Water that falls to the earth's surfaces, as rain, snow, sleet, or hail. We learned about that last week. So what's your favorite type of weather? Thank you for listening. Thank you for looking at these videos, and thank you for helping your student at home, parents. This is the end. Thanks, and have a great day.